Everybody and their mama went to Coachella for one main reason this year: Justin Bieber.
Only Justin Bieber can make the artist pass look like general attendance. She's insane.
In fact, the music festival was no longer called Coachella, but people began to refer to it as Bieberchella, and everybody was so excited to see Justin perform again after being away from the concert stage for so long.
I want to go to Coachella! I want to see Justin Bieber. Guys, I can't even deal right now. The way I am so jealous of absolutely everyone that is at Bieberchella right now. It's not even okay. I'm like just gonna have to skip through everyone's stories because the FOMO is real.
Coachella tickets for this year sold out much faster than they had in recent years, largely driven by the high anticipation for Justin Bieber's return. Justin's last big concert performance was all the way back in 2022 during his Justice World Tour, and he couldn't even finish that tour because halfway into it, he suffered partial paralysis to his face because he was suffering from the Ramsay-Hunt syndrome. So you can imagine the anticipation that had built up until the point he climbed that stage. Everybody was expecting a performance that they would never forget, something that will be etched in their minds forever. But that is not what they got, and a lot of them are mad about it.
His life has been hard. That's why he's allowed to act like this. And thank God a woman's never had a hard life ever. Warning, this video is going to be mean. Trigger warning right now. You're not going to like it, so just scroll away. When it comes to me and Justin Bieber and my opinions on him as a whole, it goes to the core of what I stand for, which is nuance, right? Which is that things are not black and white, things are gray. And I have a lot of contradictory feelings about him. I feel very bad that his life has been hard, and I'm sorry that all these terrible things happened to him, and I wish someone was there to protect him. It's still not an excuse to be bad at your job. Justin Bieber is headlining night 2 of Coachella, and the fact that he even showed up was a surprise to me, because honestly, as you guys talked about it, I could have sworn that he was going to make an excuse and dip out, like he was never going to touch the stage. So I guess the fact that he even showed up, let's clap for him. During his highly anticipated performance, he spends most of the time going on his computer looking up old videos of him on YouTube and like singing with those videos on the backtrack, essentially harmonizing with the YouTube version of himself, which is 100% a bullshit performance. And then here come people running online like, you guys just don't get it. It's a metaphor. It's an ode to his old self. He is singing to the younger version of himself. It's poetic. The one and only time that you will ever hear me utter a sentence, it's not that deep, will be in relation to male art, because male artists are allowed to do the very bare minimum, and you will find a way to jump through hoops to try and give it meaning. It's a metaphor. It's an analogy. It's layered. It's a blank stage. It's a blank album cover. It's a blank nothing. It is in fact not that deep because very little thought and effort was put into it, and you're just making shit up. You're grasping at straws because you do not want to deal with the fact that your favorite artist can't be bothered to do anything, can't be bothered to put any effort, can't be bothered to think about stuff for more than 2 seconds. You would never in a million years allow a female artist to get on one of the biggest stages in the entire world and give it half-ass performance like this. We would never allow it. And then the response is always, he's been through so much. We should just be grateful that he's brave enough to even get on that stage. If he's so traumatized by all the things that he's been through, maybe he should decline these opportunities. Maybe he just shouldn't get on the stage. Were ticket prices discounted to account for his trauma and the kind of performance he was going to give because of his trauma? If anything, from what I'm hearing, he's the highest paid performer at Coachella of all time. How is him doing this and you all applauding him like, oh my God, he's so brave. Oh my God, thank God. He did it. He did his best. At least he showed up. How is that not a spit in the face to all of the women who have stood on that stage and spent months and spent millions of dollars to put on a production and put on a show for the people so that people are getting their money's worth? And it goes back to the argument that I've been making for what, like a month now, over a month now. Showing up places with lack of effort is disrespectful and a spit in the face of everyone in that room.
It is so unbelievably disrespectful of everybody that put in so much effort and showed up to come to your show, your lifelong fans. It is so disrespectful to sit on stage behind a computer and do karaoke to your own songs, barely, while insisting on shoving your current material that didn't really hit that much. I mean, a couple songs here and there, sure. But you have all the time in the world to do Hallelujah, my Hillsong, Jesus Christ moment, for everyone, but you can do one verse of Sorry. If a woman got on stage and did that, she would just get fucking flame blasted into the next universe. Any criticism to give to any female artist at Coachella is immediately invalidated by the fact that everybody just accepted that a man can show up and do this on the stage. People are going to be like, this was so innovative and cool, and just like, I know exactly how people are going to spin this. It's going to somehow be the greatest thing that ever happened. Objectively, it's not. Even if you think the idea of like sitting on Coachella stage and like looking at yourself on YouTube is kind of cool for 5 minutes, when you get into D's Nuts and Double Rainbow, you're taking the piss. You should be respectful of the fact that everybody showed up here to see you. I don't like it when people do this to the audience, especially at a festival. You have a higher bar of entertainment to give because you're not the only person headlining. It's not all about you. So you need to give a broad audience of people something that they might be interested in. Did we get that from Justin Bieber? If you don't want to, don't do it. If you're not interested in being a pop star, stop subjecting people to it. Yeah, Glastonbury people would.
Justin Bieber's Coachella performance was so lazy, y'all. When he wasn't standing, he was sitting. I stayed up to 3 o'clock and I was like, I need to go to bed. Like, I'm so bored. The man didn't have any energy. The man wasn't dancing. The man wasn't even hype. And people paid thousands of dollars for this. Like, you could have sat on your living room couch and had the same feeling.
Now, these are not the only opinions circulating on the internet about Justin Bieber's performance. There are people, die-hard Justin Bieber fans, who don't agree that his Coachella performance was the laziest thing they had ever seen in their life. They actually believe that Justin gave his utmost best at Coachella and that only true fans will appreciate what he did. Now, I have no intention to influence your perception of Justin Bieber's Coachella performance, so I'll show you some clips from the show and you can leave your comments about what you think about it in the comment section below before I say anything else.
Because some came in the mail today. These nuts. Got him! Got him!
You're not gay. It's not talking to you.
It's not fucking talking to
It's not talking to you, but I'm standing on business. You're standing on
business, bro.
I don't give a fuck if you're excited. I'm a human being standing around my car.
In front of my car.
At the beach.
At the beach.
Maybe a couple of hundred times. So let me hope everything will keep myself tonight. 'Cause I can see one more shot and chances. Is it too late now to say sorry? 'Cause
And I thought Justin Bieber said at Coachella was perfect. Some say he didn't do enough. He did. He did more than enough. What are we here to see? Him walking on Mars. And then his YouTube DJ set, it was like we were all in the living room together watching music videos, and he was the one with the clicker. It was intimate, connecting, romantic, some may say.
I just finished watching Bieberchella from the comforts of my bed, and I just know there are going to be so many people talking crap about his performance, but I love that he breadcrumbed his old music, because this was a huge set. Okay, like he made Coachella like twice as expensive just because he was performing. Imagine he does all that just to perform songs from 2008. You know what I mean? Like, his whole entire set list is him singing songs from when he was a kid, as if his voice hasn't matured, as if his music hasn't matured, and as if he himself hasn't matured. You know what I mean? Like, he is a completely different person than he was back in those times, and I think we hold on to that, and I think that was part of his angle with playing the music off of his laptop on YouTube. I think that was like a jab at the idea that like we just get caught up on the deep dark web, going down rabbit holes. You know what I mean? Like getting stuck in the past. Stop getting stuck in the past. The man makes new music, good music, enjoy it. And I'm glad he did that, because now he has a performance to look back on and know that he played the sounds that he's worked really hard on in present time. And those that love Bieber and have Bieber fever, like, yes, great. One day he'll do like a
what are those tours called where they like go back in time or whatever? He could do one of those, you know what I mean? And go over all that. But like at Coachella, he did what he needed to do.
People have to ruin things. It hasn't even been a full day since Justin Bieber's performance and we're already getting complaints. What is wrong with everyone? We are so unsatisfied as like a generation, a population of people. It's horrible. We can't just enjoy things. Justin Bieber doesn't have to prove himself to anyone. He doesn't need you to think that he's a performer. He is. He has been around for so long. He has done the dancing. He has done the elaborate performances. He's done the pyrotechnics. He's no longer doing that anymore. He's changed his vibe, his sound, and you should be happy with it if you are a fan. A lot of you are fake fans. If you're sitting and you're like, oh, Justin Bieber, I love Justin Bieber, but the only Justin Bieber you like is the one that's like from 2012, you don't love Justin Bieber. Why are you there? If you don't like swag, that means you don't like his music. You don't go to an Adele concert and ask her to dance. There are so many artists who perform without the spectacle, and we all love them. Why do you feel like he needs to only perform his old songs? I'm so sorry. He released an album in September of last year. Why would he not perform songs from that album? An album that is so good as well. I just don't understand it. Swag is so good. Why are we complaining? Please, get off the internet. Touch grass.
I do not think it is fair to Justin Bieber's fans to compare him to Adele. I mean, Adele has never danced or been energetic in any of her videos. Correct me if I'm wrong. That is just not who she is, and that is not what she is known for. It's like comparing Cardi B to Celine Dion. It doesn't make any sense. They are known for two different types of music, and in my opinion, you cannot sell a persona to people and expect them to be comfortable with a sudden change. People came to Coachella for the Justin they know, not the Justin who will sit with a laptop and scroll on YouTube. And speaking about cutting Justin some slack because he has been through a lot with being a child star, I don't think there is a single child star in Hollywood who doesn't have a traumatic story to tell about growing up in that industry. So considering this, should mediocrity and lackluster performances then be expected and excused from these artists too because they went through trauma in Hollywood? I don't think that is what has obtained in the past years. I mean, till today, people are still making fun of Britney Spears, even though she was also a victim of sexualization, manipulation, and mismanagement. Do you guys remember those years where everybody was obsessed with Britney Spears' virginity? So where is the understanding for her? So why blame people for expecting an energetic Justin Bieber because that is who they know him to be? I do think there is a conversation to be had about whether or not artists can completely change the vibe to their music or maybe the genre and still retain favor and support with their fans. But I guess Justin Bieber will be a case study for that. So you've heard all the sides from the Justin Bieber Coachella performance. What do you think about it? Or were his fans justified to walk out of the arena while he was still singing?
I was feeling so disappointed. That's just not what I was expecting, and it's not because of him. I don't know what y'all were expecting, but people were genuinely so upset that he was singing songs from his latest albums. The people behind me were literally just standing like this the whole time. Not the whole time, up until he sang, I think the first song was Baby. And I think someone behind me literally said, this is boring, like why is he doing all these slow songs? The album's quite literally slow songs. I don't know. It was so disappointing.
Everyone's silent. It wasn't until he played Baby that then everyone is like so happy to, and I'm like, you don't deserve this. It's literally gonna make me cry. It's like, you literally don't deserve this. And then I watched, as he played Baby, I'm not even joking you, I watched 500 people get a video and then leave. And I'm like, you suck. He deserves better. No one's cheering. Like, it was the most silent artist section ever. And all these people cared about was Instagram photos and their aura and Erwan. And it's just like, oh my God.
Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to see more Coachella drama, click the next video and I'll see you there. Thank you for watching.